And we have our next live in-studio guest, one of our repeat offenders. Welcome,
Yes.
Lauren Leck.
Thanks for having me. Thrilled to be back.
Yeah.
From Our Lady of Peace.
Yeah.
And you've brought with you one of your favorite students. Introduce your student.
Yes, one of our stellar students, Gabriella Ripa, who is a senior getting ready to leave us and head off to some amazing colleges. And just a stellar student. Not only did she help partner with the launch of our Interact Club, which is an amazing service organization connected with Rotary. She's the president of that this year.
Wow.
But also a golf star and a meager GPA of 4.34. What can I say?
No.
I know. Just an amazing young woman. So I was very proud to bring her here with us today. Okay. And as we look towards our golf tournament coming up on October 12th, I thought who better to talk about golf than a golf star at OLP.
Okay, so Gabrielle, would you hang out with my kids, please?
Yeah, right? Good. When do you sleep?
The weekends.
Yeah.
No time during the week. So tell us about your experience at Our Lady of Peace.
I really chose OLP because I knew it was very academically challenging, and it would set me up very well to get into whatever college I thought would benefit me most in my career.
And what colleges are you looking at?
I'm looking at Texas Christian University, Clemson University, and Auburn University.
Some great
Auburn,
schools.
especially Auburn, SEC.
So
I'm from the South. That's my conference.
Andrea's going football.
Yeah.
Andrea's going football.
Well,
Auburn's my number 2 school next to LSU. So you go, girl.
I'm also applying to LSU.
Oh, yay. Now, how'd you get into golf? I mean, academically, I get why you wanted to go to OLP, and I want Lauren to give the stats out as to the success you guys have and try to get inside how you're able to achieve that success. But how did you also get into golfing?
My dad's always been in the golf industry, so ever since I was little, I've always been out on the course playing golf with my dad and brother, and it's just been a lot of fun for my family. So I thought it would be a really fun thing to continue in high school.
I never considered the challenge of golf to be particularly fun because I'm terrible at it. But hats off to you. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the golf tournament. What's it all about?
The golf tournament is to raise money to provide funds so we can get better equipment for our classrooms, repair our gym, and new weight room equipment as well.
Great. And I saw on there that you have some big local sponsors on there.
We do. We're thrilled to welcome Tina Mickelson, who's a former OLP student, and her mom's an alum and auntie. So we're thrilled to welcome Tina Mickelson back to join our golf tournament. And she's going to be out there on the course with her dad, Phil Mickelson Sr. So very exciting.
Where and when is the golf tournament?
Yeah, it's October 12th at the amazing San Diego Country Club. And just wonderful sponsors have come out. As Gabrielle was sharing, we have a wonderful new gym and wonderful facility. But even a 20-year-old gym has some issues. Mm-hmm. And so part of the proceeds from this golf tournament is going to go to do some repairs on the gym floor and then also upgrade our weight room equipment. Year by year, new information research comes out about what girls need in terms of core strength training and really to actually avoid injuries. So we have a very competitive athletic program at OLP, in addition to, as we were talking about, Andrea, our academic program. So we want to provide the best for our girls.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw something into this.
Okay.
Because
not your golf game.
No, believe me, my golf game. My golf game is.
It's as bad as your sailing with Urban.
Hey, my sailing was good. I did a wonderful job as a ballast. Okay, so but I'm going to refer you over to Brian Angie. We talked about him earlier.
Yeah,
okay?
Skills.
So Skills, it's spelled SKLZ. They're in Carlsbad. Okay, they are a athletic training company. They focus in basketball, baseball, football, golf, and soccer. Okay, so they have all of that, especially the golf, and they'd probably be a good sponsor for you at the thing.
Great.
But what they do is they've got a 100,000 square foot facility in Carlsbad where they bring people in, they do all the testing, they do, testing, lab work, everything, and build the best process for your sports training needs, which fits into what you do. So I suggest that you follow up with that one.
I will. Thank you so much, Barry.
So,
Now tell us a little bit. Oh, sorry, Urban. A little bit more about the tournament. Can anybody play, or are you just looking for sponsors? How's the event going to go?
Yeah, anyone can play and join us. If you go to AOLP.org, you can find out more information. And we have just some tremendous sponsors. Our title sponsor, TB Pennick and Sons, will be sponsoring us this year, but also presented by WNC Foam. Their daughter, Walter Kaufman's granddaughter, is attending OLP right now and on the golf team. And then also McMahon Steel are another one of our top-level sponsors. So great partnership. But anyone can come and join us. We still have some golf tickets available. And then also if you're, like me and Barry, you play at golf, maybe not play.
I wouldn't exactly call my game golf, but I like the exercise out on the course.
There you go. The social.
Yes.
But you could also join us for the dinner where Tina Mickelson is going to be talking. So wonderful day ahead of us. And
will you get me a seat next to Phil?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell our listeners, Our Lady of Peace, exactly what you do?
Yeah. So I'm blessed to be the head of school at the Academy of Our Lady of Peace. It's my third year as head of school, but certainly not a new school to San Diego. We're celebrating our 134th year this year. We are the oldest high school in San Diego and the only all-girls remaining high school throughout this entire area. And it's a school of 750 girls in 9th through 12th grade.
Wow. Now, you guys have some amazing results in terms of academic achievement, in terms of the girl, obviously in terms of graduation rates, as well as going on to higher education. Let's talk about that a little bit and what's your secret to your successes.
Yeah, I'm going to start there because I think that when you have a group, and you heard Gabriella talk, but when you have a group of girls committed to outstanding academic achievement, all of a sudden your culture changes. And it's not, well, am I going to college or what's my next step? It's yes, and where, and how am I going to get there? And the camaraderie amongst the sisterhood is phenomenal. They don't let a sister fail. They pull each other up and push each other along to success. Our graduating class this year of 164 girls were granted admission at over 750 universities internationally. Wow. They garnered over $20.7 million in merit-based dollars to be attracted to the top universities. And that didn't just go to the top group.
I think that says something just for you being able to calculate that number, okay?
Right, doesn't it?
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And we see that our girls, 66% of our graduates garnered those dollars. And so the top universities are really looking to grab these young women who, as you heard from Gabrielle, are not only amazing scholars, but they're women that are in leadership positions that are committed to making a difference and can really step up at any school that they attend. And our colleges are desperate for those young individuals.
Yeah, the well-rounded academics, athletics, and community service and give back.
Yeah.
It's like Miss America.
It is.
Really.
Right here in San Diego.
Right here in San Diego. And I happen to know some graduates, and really, they tell me that it really set the stage for every pursuit, personally and professionally, for their life. And so I just can't say enough about that.
And I also think that idea that we're not just creating, wonderful scholars, because that happens, but that uniqueness of OLP really comes from our Sisters of St. Joseph that founded us back in 1882 here in San Diego, and their commitment to social justice and giving back. I haven't met a single alumna from OLP, it doesn't matter where I go, where I travel, that isn't some way through their profession concerned about others. And gosh, just imagine what a difference our world would be if more people acted like that no matter what profession I'm in, I'm concerned about the person sitting next to me, that person across the way. That's what changes society.
Absolutely.
Is there, I know there probably is not, but is there any trend of what type of professions a lot of the girls get into, coming out of OLP?
Yeah, I think it's across the board just because of the variety of the programs that we offer. But I'm really excited about what we're doing with our STEM program. We saw last year's graduating class, 30% of the graduates were heading into the STEM field, which is science, technology, engineering, and math.
That's got to be a much higher number than other girls coming out of other schools.
Yeah, and what I'm so thrilled about is just the opportunity. We have a great engineering program. We're launching engineering design now. This is the second year of our Microchicks robotics team.
Microchicks, I love that.
Microchicks robotics team. And to me, our philosophy is all about exposure. Whether or not you choose to pursue it, I want our young women to be comfortable coding or manipulating technology or the solutions-oriented mindset of an engineering or mathematics class. And so we have certainly offered those classes. We've had a thriving visual and performing arts. Our AP art program has consistently seen their students passing across the board with solid 5s. But I think in this day and age, we hear so much more about attracting young women into those fields of computer science and engineering. And certainly that's not an issue at OLP. And I believe it's a direct result of the courses that we're offering. And in 2016, we've got our vision set on biotech here in San Diego. It is the hub of biotechnology. Yeah. Brings over $9 billion to our economy. Wow. So we're very interested in investing in that for our young women.
Great. Well, I'm gonna send another referral over to you when you talk about the STEM market. Okay, this is we call this STEAM with one of our guests, but Victor Cicerelli has the STEAM Maker program. Plus, he does in December he does a big event down at the fairgrounds. I think it's the Bing Crosby Hall, but down at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Yeah, I think that's coming up in October. The Makers Fair.
No, Makers Fair is that would probably be like Maker Place and some of those. Steam Maker does his in December. I think it's December 5th or something like that down at the fairgrounds. But Victor Cicerelli's always looking for interns and different ways to do stuff, and he's not too far from me. He's just down there off Mission Gorge.
Great.
So I'll send that link over and send some of the girls down to him. He would just love it.
I got a question for
my son did that this summer.
I got a question for Gabrielle. 3 brothers you have? Do you beat them in golf?
I have one younger brother, and yes, he doesn't play too much anymore.
Good. Show him.
You've scared him off?
That's great.
Now, do you know what you want to study when you go to college?
I would love to study veterinary medicine and work in either conservation or with like the ASPCA, working with animal rights in the United States.
I love that. You know that I love that near and dear to my heart.
With the Humane Society here too, if you want.
Yeah.
Get in there, do some volunteer work there.
You know how much I love the fur babies.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Well, we're running short on time. Tell our listeners how they find out more about Our Lady of Peace.
I'd say the easiest way is to head to our website, Academy of Our Lady of Peace, and the website address is www.aolp.org.
Great. Hey, thanks for being with us.
Thanks
this
for
has
having
been
us
fun,
today.
and Gabrielle, thank you very much for being here and telling your story. We'll have to carry it further.
I have to have her come back and tell us what school she chose.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Auburn.
This is Close Up on Setting a Business here on KCBQ, streaming live at AM1170theanswer.com. Send us to me at CloseUpSD or just find us on Facebook. You can always email me at BarryCloseUpSanDiego.com. Let me know what you think. I'm your host, Barry Waxler. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Taking care of business.